My name is Josh Overington. I am chef patron of Cochon Aveugle, based in York. We're a tiny little bistro set in the heart of York, serving a blind taster menu. The menu changes every day depending on what produce we get through the door from our producers, and we serve which is the very best that day. The next dish is Greenland Halibut, braised in Vin Jaune sauce and girolles. Really classical dish from the Jura region, and we're just doing a little modern play on that. So the Greenland halibut's really important that we actually use halibut for the dish. It's quite a meaty fish and the texture is quite firm, and it's very important that we use a fish like this because when you're poaching a fish you want it to stay in one piece. So using halibut in this way is absolutely perfect because once we braise it, all fingers crossed, it should stay in one piece and then it's going to look beautiful on the plate. So we cut the skin off the halibut, then the halibut is ready to rock and roll. We're going to salt it just a little bit just to make any excess water come out of the fish, and it also then seasons it. We then roast down some halibut bones with some butter mushrooms and some shallots, and then deglaze the pan with some Vin Jaune. Vin Jaune is a oxidated wine from the Jura region in France. It tastes a little bit like sherry, and it has quite an unusual and distinct flavour. And then we have our liquor ready to poach the fish. At which point we'll then prep the girolles down, making sure they're clean and free of any grit. And we'll just fry them in a little bit of butter and add some chives, and that's just then ready for the dish. It's really nice and simple. So at which point we'll then place the halibut fillet into the Vin Jaune sauce and slowly poach it. Very, very gently, as we want the cuissance in it to be really, really nice. And at that point we remove the fish from the sauce. At that point we just bring down the sauce just a little bit, checking for seasoning, adding a squeeze of lemon juice, and then we just whiz it up just to make it nice and frothy and elegant on the plate. So to plate the dish, we take the fish out of the poaching liquor, plate the fish nice and elegantly on the plate, and then just a few girolle mushrooms scattered around, and then add the froth sauce on top of it. And there we have Greenland halibut with Vin Jaune sauce and girolle mushrooms.